Today our topic is how to make life simpler with Stoic Minimalism. Life can feel complicated, full of stress, and overwhelming at times. We often feel like we are running in circles, trying to keep up with everything around us. But what if I told you that there is a way to make life simpler, calmer, and more meaningful? This is where Stoic Minimalism comes in. Stoic Minimalism is not just about having fewer things. It is about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of what does not. It is about living with intention, clarity, and peace. Let me explain how you can use Stoic Minimalism to simplify your life and find more joy in the everyday. First, let's talk about what Stoic Minimalism means. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. Minimalism is about reducing the unnecessary things in our lives, whether they are physical possessions, distractions, or negative thoughts. When you combine these two ideas, you get Stoic Minimalism, a way of living that helps you focus on what truly matters and let go of everything else. It is about creating space for the things that bring you peace, purpose, and happiness. The first step to practicing Stoic Minimalism is to understand what is within your control and what is not. The Stoics believe that many of our problems come from trying to control things that are beyond our power. For example, you cannot control the weather, other people's opinions, or the past. But you can control your own thoughts, actions, and reactions. When you focus only on what you can control, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and worry. This is the foundation of a simpler life. Start by asking yourself, what can I control in this situation? What is outside of my control? By doing this, you will learn to let go of the things that do not matter and focus on what truly does. Next, let's talk about decluttering your life. Stoic Minimalism encourages you to remove the excess, whether it is physical clutter, mental clutter, or emotional clutter. Physical clutter includes the things you own, but do not need. Look around your home. How many of these items do you actually use or love? How many of them just take up space and create stress? The Stoics believe that owning too many things can distract us from what is truly important. By letting go of unnecessary possessions, you create more space for clarity and peace. Start small. Go through your belongings and ask yourself, does this item bring me joy or value? If not, consider letting it go. This process is not about living with nothing. It is about living with only what you need and what makes you happy. Mental clutter is another area where Stoic Minimalism can help. Our minds are often filled with worries, distractions, and negative thoughts. The Stoics taught us to focus on the present moment and let go of unnecessary thoughts. One way to do this is through mindfulness. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breathing. When your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the present. This practice helps you clear your mind and focus on what truly matters. Another way to reduce mental clutter is to limit your exposure to negative influences. For example, if social media makes you feel stressed or unhappy, consider taking a break or reducing your time on it. Remember, your mind is like a garden. You need to remove the weeds to allow the flowers to grow. Emotional clutter is just as important to address. This includes negative emotions like anger, jealousy, and regret. The Stoics believe that we often suffer more in our minds than in reality. For example, we might spend hours worrying about something that never happens. To simplify your emotional life, practice gratitude. Each day, take a moment to think about what you are thankful for. This shifts your focus from what is wrong to what is right in your life. Another Stoic practice is to reflect on your emotions. When you feel upset, ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Is it within my control? If not, let it go. If it is, take action to address it. By managing your emotions, you create more space for peace and happiness. Another key aspect of Stoic Minimalism is focusing on your values. The Stoics believe that living a good life means living in alignment with your values. Take some time to think about what is most important to you. Is it family, friendship, honesty, or personal growth? Once you know your values, make them the center of your life. Let go of anything that does not align with them. For example, if spending time with your family is important, prioritize it over less meaningful activities. By focusing on your values, you create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. Stoic minimalism also teaches us to embrace simplicity in our daily routines. Many of us fill our days with endless tasks and obligations, leaving little time for rest or reflection. The Stoics believed in the importance of balance. Take a look at your schedule. Are there activities or commitments that do not add value to your life? Consider cutting them out to create more time for what truly matters. Simplify your routines by focusing on the essentials. For example, instead of spending hours deciding what to wear, create a simple wardrobe with items you love. Instead of overloading your day with tasks, focus on a few important ones. By simplifying your routines, you create more space for peace and joy. One of the most powerful lessons of Stoic minimalism is the idea of contentment. The Stoics believe that true happiness comes from within, not from external things. Many of us chase after money, success, or possessions, thinking they will make us happy. But these things are temporary and can never truly satisfy us. Instead, focus on finding contentment in what you already have. Practice appreciating the small things in life, a beautiful sunset, a kind word, or a moment of quiet. By learning to be content, you free yourself from the endless chase for more and find peace in the present moment. Finally, Stoic minimalism teaches us to accept life as it is. The Stoics believed that life is full of challenges and uncertainties, but we can choose how we respond to them. Instead of resisting or complaining about difficulties, accept them as part of life. This does not mean you should not try to improve your situation. It means you should focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. By accepting life as it is, you reduce stress and find peace in the face of challenges. In conclusion, Stoic minimalism is a powerful way to simplify your life and find more peace, joy, and meaning. It is about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of what does not. By understanding what is within your control, decluttering your life, focusing on your values, simplifying your routines, practicing contentment, and accepting life as it is, you can create a life that is simpler, calmer, and more fulfilling. Remember, life does not have to be complicated. By practicing Stoic minimalism, you can let go of the unnecessary and make space for what truly matters. Start small, be patient with yourself, and enjoy the journey toward a simpler, more meaningful life.